The volcano that's erupting across Iceland at the moment is located on the near the southern tip of Iceland, beneath a very large ice cap there. Obviously, as well as melting a good deal of ice over the last 24 hours or so, it's also eventually broke through the ice cap and is now producing large columns of ash and other chemicals, which is throwing up into the atmosphere. If I zoom out to include the UK here, you can see why it's affecting our weather, or at least affecting our conditions in the air overhead. If I put on pressure charts, and this basically just shows areas of equal pressure, but you can assume that wind direction generally follows these lines. And if I play through to you, you can see that to the west of the UK, there's a very large area of high pressure sat there at the moment, and in fact it's due to sit there for possibly the next 4 or 5 days. The reason that's mostly important is because of the wind direction. Now, if you remember, I said the winds follow the direction of the isobars, and you can trace the direction here all the way from Iceland, all the way down across the UK, and that essentially means that all of the ash and various chemicals emitted by this volcano are going to be carried by these upper level winds down across the UK, and that's why it poses such a threat to aviation, because ash and other chemicals are very dangerous in jet engines. Well, volcanic ash and other particles emitted are very dangerous to aircraft engines, to jet engines specifically. The ash can be ingested into these engines, and all manner of horrible things can happen. The very abrasive particles can actually wear down the engine components, but also volcanic ash is made of a lot of glass as well. There's glass chemicals, and as the glass can actually melt within the high temperatures of the engines, blocking off fuel pipes and air ducts and things, and the engines could actually, what we call, flame out, or essentially turn off. And without any engines, obviously a plane is fairly useless in the sky. But as long as the volcano keeps erupting, if we maintain this northwesterly wind, then it will continue to be a problem for aviation, and the signs at the moment are that our winds will continue to come from this sort of direction for at least the next 4 or 5 days.